My name is Justen LeRoy. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I was raised by a single mom. My family life was quite interesting, for sure, not traditional. I feel as if there was a lot of ups and downs with people in my family and my relationship to them. However, I think that that's really helped me sort of begin to step into the position to where I'm always trying to construct family, whether it be through a community of friends who are interested in art or music. Me not having such a family structure has helped me seek that, but in my own way. I can't say that I felt as if I did not have a family until maybe very recently. I think in my adulthood, I began to see a lot of how the decisions made around me as a child really began to affect me now, whether it be emotionally, mentally. So I can't say that I felt as if I was missing something, but for sure now, whenever there is a Christmas, and I probably won't receive phone calls from my aunt or an uncle or a cousin or something like that, I guess I'm beginning to feel it, However, I don't think that it makes the person that I am. I feel as if I'm me already. When it comes to maintaining relationships now, I really did have a very long bout of removing people easily from my life. I guess because there had never really been a sustainable family structure, people kind of always coming in and out. So I thought that I had no problem with relieving myself of people and situations. And I want to say maybe the last 4 years have been very helpful with me working with myself to not make people feel as disposable as the structure of family around me seemed for so long, but to try to work beyond that. Experiences within my childhood that have made me who I am today would definitely be the homelessness that me and my mother experienced. I would say that has put me on the path of trying to create a sense of ultimate stability. And that is something that I think about within everything. Whether it be a project I'm working on, how can this not exist just for right now, but how can this exist for people to continue to take from years from now? When I think about my own life, about how to maintain happiness, comfort, just working to fill all of the gaps that I feel that I probably didn't have a chance to have as a kid. Within my childhood, I did have the opportunity to see a lot of different worlds. I had a lot of different divisions of extended family, people that I would stay with for periods of time. And I think that being able to see how people lived, seeing what other people's goals were, for sure helped me sort of begin to realize that I did have a choice in having that, or I can choose that, or I can sort of find a balance within that and that. I think those things for sure have fueled my interest in the power of possibility. To move forward from the homelessness, I think, was for sure definitely hard time for me. I think that was the first time that I had ever really expressed to my mom that I wasn't interested in living the life that we had always had, you know, where we're here and there, or I'm leaving for school out of a car, or motels, or families' floors. I think around 16, I had a clear view of what I wanted my life to look like. I wanted to finish high school at the same school that I had been at. I wanted to attend college and be on the right track for that. And I did not feel as if being with her would be the right fit to help me achieve those things. So I did have to make a choice of separating myself and putting myself in a more healthier environment. And that was hard because she was for sure against that. I had to fight for it. And I think I ultimately learned, or began to learn, how important it was to choose me at that point for my entire life, because it's something I still fight with. I've always put the comfort of other people before me, regardless of what tough situation it's put me in. And I think that was for sure a big step for me. And even now, 8 years later, I'm still having those leaps. In 2016, I was coming to the end of my senior year of college, and I really couldn't fight the feeling anymore of not belonging. I had so many ideas of what could be possible for me right then at that moment, because I think when you're 21, 20, life just seems so urgent and you have to do those things right then and there. And I felt that it was so important for me to step into myself for the first time. I left school, and 2 days after that, I began working what then was my dream job, working at the Underground Museum with just people who I had admired for years. And to be brought on the team at only 21, and to be handed over the keys to the change that I always wanted to make, and to be able to help cultivate community there around art and books and events. I feel that it was super helpful with learning about how to create these things and why they're important, and how to tap into different divisions of community and organizations. And I feel as if it was for sure a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime experience to be trusted in that way, and to be able to step into your purpose that way. So I'm super thankful for it. The next year, in 2017, I launched Sun, which is a platform that focuses on the multi-dimensionality of Black male identity, and really honing in on our creative excellence and our activism, while deconditioning how we see ourselves, how we see women, social systems around us, through events and art and all that. That has for sure been a really incredible journey thus far too. And for a while I was working at the Underground and working on Sun, and seeing how my first experience really changed how I would go about my second experience. And I'm thinking in those same ways now. How can what I've learned from Sun really inform the next thing? And with Sun, it's been really important for me to provide a space where it's not about me. Although it's something I wish that I had at like 13, 14, it's not about me, it's really about us. Thinking about how I can continue to meet artists who are trying to find some sort of connection with people that look like them, but probably might feel a little alienated. And Sun provides this ultimate network of Black men who are thinking about what's next, thinking about what their life experiences have been and how to create some change. What I would tell someone who is thinking about world building, world changing, creating something that they haven't even seen is, one, it is not an easy task, but I think that absolutely anything is possible. Two, if you do feel that there is a need for something and you're looking around and it's not there, I think that might be some sort of nudge to create it. I think at that moment we realize that we have a responsibility to create change. I feel as if it's so important to think about the community around what you're trying to do. Not how many views or how cool it might look on social media, because that means absolutely nothing. You should do it to build community around it, people who genuinely appreciate you, people who believe in you, people who believe in what you are trying to do. My life's purpose, I think that's something that's still unraveling, but so far it feels as if I'm supposed to help people. I'm supposed to share my experience, to meet people halfway with where they are. It feels rooted in creating access to art and conversations. It feels rooted in taking care of those around me and being a symbol of love and change. I want to do the right thing so badly. It feels right to me to do the right thing. So, yeah. And to remind people and myself of purpose and intent. The journey to achieve my life's purpose has for sure been a hard one. For maybe the last 5 or 6 years, have been thinking about how to work from what my interests are to begin to plant seeds about the change that I want to make.
My name is Justen LeRoy, and I'm here to create access to possibility.
My life's purpose is helping women win. And when I say help women win, I mean actually, truly, wholeheartedly help women win. And that can be a very broad answer to give, but when I say help women win, that means in every aspect of their life. That means in the courtrooms, in boardrooms, anywhere where you can feel like